Hey all. Hey, how about another one on the Pete guitar? Yes, we will eventually go back to playing the other guitars. The other guitar. But the novelty hasn't worn off of this one yet. So we're going to do Christmas in August. Great tune off the Tommy album. And it just kind of comes in on a G5. See the faces of the children, so excited. So just a G5, kind of muted. The G, A, 2, 3, to a D. It's hard to hit that. G doesn't know A what day it is. D to D7. I actually like it. But actually I think he's doing doesn't know what day it is. D7. He doesn't know what Jesus was or what praying is. And then C. How can he be saved from the eternal grave? A. Another verse. What day it is? He doesn't know Jesus was or what prayed. That's just G, A, D, D7. G, A, D7. D to D7. C. How can he be saved? And then the second time from the eternal grave. And then this is the Tommy, can you hear me? Tommy, can you hear me? Okay, let's go through those. The first one's a G minor. Just doing the top of it, like the Stairway to Heaven. But down here, G minor. And then this, which is like a G minor 7. So that's D, G, B, E, all at 3. So G minor. I don't know what this next one is. So it's like you took a D7 and moved it up. But then the D string is at 2. So D2, G3, B2, high E3. And then, which is just a D brought up, it's just an E flat, or D sharp. D brought up 1, and then cover the D string at the 5th fret. This one's like a, looks like a C7, it's more like a G minor 6. But it's D and B at 5, G and high E at 3. Then back to another one of, back to another E flat. Can you hear me? How can we be saved? Ends on a D, right? So let's do all that again. G minor. Tommy, can you hear me? Tommy, can you hear me? Again, these are all just on the highest 4 strings. Don't play the E or the A. So it goes. Tommy, can you hear me? That's that D flat 7, or sorry, D sharp 7, but it's got the D at the second fret. this G minor 6 thing. Can you hear it? And then back to an E flat. Sorry. Can you hear me? D. How can we say? And then you're going into a see me, feel me part. So that's you've got your D and your B are at 8. Your G is at 7. Your high E is at 6. See me? So that's just an F. Suspend. G, you went on a G minor. So it's the same sequence of chords this time, except instead of going and then holding them, you're doing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And it seems to me like the last verse, they're all kind of more into it, you know, so it's a little bit more powerful at the end. But that's all the chords to it. And ends on an A. I think that's the whole tune. Good luck.